How did you with your wife? I couldn't go back to work for a couple weeks because I wasn't able to drive until I got the staples taken out of my head. So my mom and my girlfriend were all doing babysitting.
That's right, guys. -8 out. Got a little warmer. Out in the garage a little bit. Sorry for the darkness. Just want to show you something. Came in, I don't know, half hour or so ago. Turn the kitchen light on. 20 degrees, 21 degrees in the house. In the garage, 16.7. It's my wireless thermometer, and the sensor is in the garage. So I got it up to 18 degrees, and I haven't got the drywall up yet, but I have a few more pieces of insulation and she'll be done. And I made an expert insulator out of Kyle.
My grandparents at this point in time, they were my daycare. And because I didn't have a way of paying for another daycare.
Hi, Bo. Anyway, Mike, it's good to see the package got there. I'm likely all grubby because I was sifting more ashes today. So my face is all black. Anyway, glad to see the golf ball got there. And I'm glad you like it. As for the packaging, yeah, it was kind of unique. Originally, I was going to send you a newspaper and one of our real estate news, like a thing that comes out every Thursday, that shows what kind of houses and that. With me, when I receive a package, I'm kind of curious about where it came from, and if it's packed in newspaper, I'll usually open up the pieces of newspaper and look at the articles or look at prices, sale prices and that. It's just a kind of a curiosity thing I have. So I thought, well, maybe I'll throw in a newspaper. So I grabbed the newspaper and the real estate news and rolled it up and stuck the golf ball in, and I took it to the post office, and because it was in a mailing tube, Canada Post here, it's going to charge about $27 to mail it. So I thought, well, $27, just to throw in a couple of, a newspaper in that was kind of extreme. So I thought, well, I'm just going to send you the golf ball then, because $27 to ship a little golf ball carving is a bit much. So I took it out and I put it in the little box that it came in, which is about the size. It was a Pop-Tart box, so that's about the size of it. And they said that because it was a tube, that's why it was expensive, because it could roll off the conveyor belts and they charge extra for that. So I put it in the Pop-Tart box, thinking, well, that's a nice small package. And when I took it back to the post office, which is only about a 2-minute walk from here, they threw it on the scale again, and yeah, it was lighter, and they measure it, and they put the coordinate or the dimensions in, and it was about $19 because it was an odd size or undersized package or something, or undersized parcel is what it was. But the lady that works at the post office suggested I throw it in that brown envelope which they have there. So I threw the box right into the envelope, and by putting it in the envelope, it stops being a parcel and becomes a package, and then the dimensions are, because of the size of the envelope, it's a standard size other than the thickness, and that dropped it down about half in price for shipping. Our mail system up here is absolutely ludicrous. So there you have the story about why the packaging was so unique. I'm trying to get it there in as inexpensively as possible, and ended up, but would have been better just wrapping it in some bubble wrap, sticking it in an envelope. Who would have known? You know. Anyway, talk to you later.